All right, we're live. It's 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. We're gonna get our sugar bombs or cocoa puffs. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna prep some Pathfinder 2E. Um, it's starting to feel a little bit more natural to say that. All right, so one of the things that I am doing is fixing assets from last week. There were some assets last week that didn't work so good, so we need to fix them. Another thing we have to do, which makes me very sad, is I have a map of the city, and I thought I was really cool to have this nice big map of the city, but it's not labeled very well, is the problem. Like, it's labeled well for me, but it's not really labeled well for the group. And it's sideways compared to the landing page, so it's a little confusing uh, about where they are and what they're doing. So I don't know how useful it is. I don't know if I actually want to fix it up or not. There's also this bounty board we made, which allows me to keep track of things, but it doesn't really let the players keep track of things. So I thought about giving them a bounty board and like letting them kind of keep track of things, but I don't know the best way to do that without them having access to all of the bad guys and the miniatures and all that. So I'm not 100% on that either. Things that I know for sure. Because I'm running these games, and these games are very linear compared to Curse of Strahd, or even Red-Handed Doom, which was a pseudo sandbox. I guess it was kind of a full sandbox. Odyssey, which is a gated sandbox. Just those three campaigns, they have opportunities to be different. Witchlight, if I had run concurrent games, was a gated sandbox. So there were opportunities to be different. Outlaws is very linear. Not like Final Fantasy 16 linear, but pretty fucking close. Like it's pretty damn linear. So the benefit I think is going to be that whichever group does it first, it's gonna probably go better for the other group. Because I'll have already done it once and essentially worked out the kinks of that particular encounter. Case in point, Monday night, I wanted to have a chase scene as they were trying to tail somebody through the city. And I thought, hey, this is cool. They've got great rules for chase scenes. I'll just go grab my chase cards that I purchased. I bought the digital version, the PDF version, which was kind of dumb. I only saved a little bit of money, and then the PDFs are like actually really hard to work with. So I was like, that's fine, that's fine. I'm sure that I could find it in the compendiums. I'll just look for, the chase deck in the compendium. But they have a lot of decks. They have a lot of decks for free. They didn't have the chase deck. So I'm sitting there like, damn. Now I said I wanted to do a chase, but I don't have the chase deck handy. What am I going to do? So I ordered the physical deck from, the internet, from Paizo or whatever. And it's pretty neat. It comes with a whole deck of cards, and then I could use them on my desk as I'm doing it. And they even include cheat sheets for the rules, which are written in like the smallest possible font that you could fit onto a card. But that's okay. Essentially, it says, when running a Pathfinder game, you can create a chase scene using this deck as a visual aid or randomizing element. A chase is abstracted using notable challenges instead of a grid or specific distances. The time scale can be flexible too. It could be seconds between obstacles in a quick city chase or days for a long pursuit. This deck adapts the rules from page 156 of the Game Master's Guide, which includes even more options to use in your game. Each card in the chase deck represents an obstacle in a chase. These appear in 4 categories: general, suitable for all chases; underground, urban, and wilderness. They are further divided by level. An orange dot indicates a hard obstacle, typically 4th or 5th level. 2 orange dots appear on extra hard, typically 8th level or higher. For a higher level group, use more hard obstacles, typically some hard obstacles for a 3rd level group, all hard for 5th level group, and so on and so forth. Each card shows the number of chase points needed to overcome that obstacle, along with 2 default skills or stats that can be used to attain chase points to pass the obstacle, as explained in Running a Chase, blah blah blah. So, sort out the appropriate types of obstacles for your chase. For a chase through a village, you would use general and urban. If the chase is for 1st level party, you would also want to remove the hard and very hard obstacles for each of those types. Then you can either select specific obstacles for the environment where the chase is taking place, or randomly shuffling them into a deck and drawing them as you go. Based on how long you want the chase to last, a short chase is 6 obstacles, a medium chase is 8 obstacles, and a long chase is 10 obstacles. I only ran 3 obstacles, and I felt it was kind of long. I felt it was a little long. Anyways, you place the cards left to right. If the PCs are pursuing, you start them on the left of all the cards. It's kind of neat because they have to they're like running along the cards, especially if you have minis. You can like place them on the cards. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Place the adversaries on the 2nd obstacle. If the PCs are running away, start the PCs between the 1st and 2nd obstacle, and the adversaries to the left of all cards. When the chase begins, flip over the card to the right side of the PC, and if they're chased, any card to the left of them. As the PCs make progress, move them onto the obstacle's chase point tracker and flip over each card as they approach it. For most chases, getting past the final obstacle means someone has escaped, so have an idea of what that means. Running a chase. Chase plays out in a series of rounds. The side of the chase being pursued goes first in initiative. The PC's opposition goes at a steady rate, typically passing 1 obstacle per round. PCs need to earn chase points towards each obstacle. The PC's turns are grouped together, and they can act in any order. On a character's turn, they describe what they do to help get past the obstacle, then they attempt a required roll, with their result determining how many chase points they gain towards the completion of the obstacle. Critical success is 2 points, success is 1 point, critical failure is losing a point. It's best to allow improvisation as well, a lot of bullshitting and all of that. Set the DCs based on the DC guide for abilities. Other means of bypassing obstacles, including spells, might automatically attain chase points without requiring a check. All that sounds really familiar, right? If you run skill points. Anyways. The PCs typically get 1 chase point for such a tactic, though, but you can increase it to 2 if you felt it was extremely helpful. Once the PCs accumulate enough chase points to overcome an obstacle, they immediately move to the next. Flip the card over so it's visible. Extra chase points don't carry over to the next obstacle. Each requires its own number of chase points to overcome. However, anyone who hasn't already taken their turn around can still take it against a new obstacle. The number of chase points the PCs have can never fall below 0. A chase usually ends when one of 3 things happen. The pursuing group reaches the pursued group. The pursued group escapes by passing the final obstacle, or the pursued group escapes by getting 3 obstacles away from their pursuer. Oh, they only have to get 3 away. The end of a chase is a good time to assign XP. Nah, fuck all that. The chase works best with 4 players. For every player below 4, decrease the number of chase points needed, and for each above, increase by 1. Alright, that was a lot, but I get the gist of it now. How does the bad guy move on a chase table? Now I kind of want to look it up. Let's see. Pathfinder 2E chase. Alright, so we'll read the chase rules in a sec, but I'm kind of all over the map this morning. I broke a lot of their miniatures today, so I need to fix those. So, we're going to go to the players folder, and we're going to go to PCs, and let's see. I'm going to change the name of PCs to Active Party. And then that way I can move any familiars in there that need to be moved in there, and so on and so forth. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to fix these guys. Vulture. Vulture, we go over here, and there we go. I also figured out a solution for the Hat of Disguise, so I'm pretty happy with that. I just make everybody a shifting token, and then I have the folder full of random tokens on my desktop, and then I just randomly select one and upload it to their possible images when they use the hat, and then they transform. It was pointed out to me by somebody. I will not reveal who it is, but it was pointed out to me by somebody that the hat casts the spell Disguise Self, so it is actually casting a spell, and it can cause problems. It can cause problems, so something to keep in mind. Alright, so we got him, and then if you were to switch, we could see what he would switch into. Beautiful. Alright, Bella is completely busted, so let's see what we could do about that. Alright. So we grab this. Excellent. We go to her prototype token. We'll do this. And this. Now, admittedly, if they peek at their wild card, they will see what they're going to turn into, so it'll be less of a surprise. But I did it this time as kind of a test, proof of concept. But I could do it on the fly now because I have the folder local to my machine. All right, cool. Discretion. Let's see. Go to the prototypes. And I think that these guys are good. Yeah, they didn't get broken. Okay, excellent. Ketron prototype. They did get busted, so we'll have to fix that. There we go. Make it a wild card. Punch it in. Excellent. And then stack the deck. Just go over to prototype. And that should be good. Alright, excellent. Okay, so we fixed them. That's one of the things I wanted to do. Oh, I also, before we do any more chase stuff, I wanted to check the Forge store because Tom Cardos, who is the chattest of all map makers in the best possible way, he has an entire Wild West town that he has made. And I am a supporter of his on Patreon, so I could go get the maps, but if the maps are already set up, I'd rather just buy them already set up. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't even care how much it is at this point. So let me see. We have the entire town of Driftwood. Oh, baby. Alright. I had messaged Tom on Twitter, which I don't even know if he's still on Twitter, honestly. I think he might have quit Twitter. I'm just going to tell him, I found the bundle in the asset store for the Forge. Picking it up. Alright, so this shit is already taken care of, and it is an entire ass town. 24 extra large maps, 43 themed assets. They are pre-configured with walls and lighting to be game ready. So, hell yeah. One thing that kind of stinks is like it's like the caverns underneath the city. That's pretty cool. Could definitely do something with that. Everything feels kind of like jammed up on the same page. see how everything is just like in one line down the street? I would almost prefer them like separated. And I don't know if that is what you get or not. Let me see. Because we could also just pick up a couple of them, like Frontier Store. And I think Frontier Store stands on its own. Premium Forge Partner content. Cool. So let's see. Yeah, so this is just kind of like off on its own, already lit and ready to go, which is pretty rad. It includes blank versions and all that. It's a lot of versions of it. Holy shit. So do I do the whole town and have it just like mooshed into one place? What I could do if I buy the whole town is Dom did this with Icewind Dale. He put dividers up to kind of make it what's the word I'm looking for? He put dividers up so that you didn't realize you were on the same town the whole time. I think that could work pretty good. But again, I don't know if I need the underground areas. Let's see. Frontier Town of Driftwood. Got the church. Comes with all the assets. Yeah, this is what we get. So it's just one big-ass street versus a bunch of separate locations. Okay. Let's see. We also are backing Bailiwiki right now, so we can grab maps from Bailiwiki as well, as needed. And I got Sunset open here. I should probably make sure that it doesn't boot me out of Sunset. Alright. So he do have this casino. That's pretty cool. Wow, that is a fancy casino. Holy shit. Okay. Man, I wish I had checked these things out before I started, because like, there's a lot of good stuff here. He's got a bank for a bank heist. It's a significantly cooler bank than the bank we were using, but that's okay. Let's see. What else does he have? Frontier Buildings, Part 2. Frontier Saloon. Frontier Buildings 1. Alright, what are we getting in this pack, bro? The bank, the sheriff, and the bureau for $6. That ain't bad. Alright, so we got a bank teller. Cool. And I don't really need a snowy version. And then we got civic office. Alright, what's happening here? Oh. Are these like cells? Yeah, I think they're like cells. Okay. That ain't bad. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got a Frontier Saloon. We got Frontier Buildings 2. Surgery, Stables, and Sundry. Alright. Yeah, that ain't bad either. Okay. Yeah. Alright, Sundry Shop. Digging it. Upstairs. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll pick this one up. Add to cart and continue shopping. Multiple maps on the same scene with bounding boxes. Yeah, do you think I should do that just to get everything, Dom? Or do you think I should do these all separately? Because I think this includes all of the places. 24 extra large maps, and like looking at them, it do look like I got all of them in here. So maybe I should just get this and do a separation. If listen, if it's good enough for Dom, it's good enough for me. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the sundries. We'll buy the whole fucking thing. And your cart contains this amazing item. Sweet. Oh no, it's all my personal information in the whole world. Alright, hold on. Let me move it to another window. Alright. Wow. Gotta delete this stream now. Let's see. Okay. Check out. Got it. Check out. Mm-hmm. So, let's see. Confirm purchase. Yeah, go for it. I'm trying to remember how I get this activated in the world. Does it count as a mod? I think it counts as a mod. Copy manifest URL. Download the zip. Sure, I'll download the zip. Alright, close. Alright, so hold on. I'm going to throw up a... be right back while I mess around with some stuff. Alright. So I think I have to leave the world. And then stop the server. Start the server. And launch the game. Alright. Launch game. You can do it. Go for it. Believe in you. Okay. And then I've got my notes open here for the game. So this is August 26, 2023. We already covered the session 0 stuff. We already got out of all of that. So, okay. I don't know why it keeps going so far in. Alright. Alright. Open session in the back rooms of the Barrel and Bullet Saloon. Okay. Info dump the heist info. Set the timer. Set them loose. Alright. Seems simple enough. Maybe a compendium? Alright, let's see. We're going to go to manage modules. And we're going to look for driftwood. Okay, we're going to look for Cartos. We got Mad Cartographer. Okay, we're going to look for Tom. Nope. Do I need the manifest URL? Do I need to open my downloads? Let's see. Central and local directory mismatch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Oof, that's fucking terrible. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Tom Cardos Driftwood. Alright. Driftwood Caverns and a README file. Alright. Installation. Blah, 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 local. It's gotta just be there, though, right? But why wouldn't it show up for Pathfinder 2? Do you think it's just flagged for D&D? That seems kind of weird. Alright. Let's go to scenes. We got nothing. Default. Outlaws. Battle Zoo. Repeated challenge. Utari shops. Alright, not liking that. Okay. So where'd my fucking purchase end up? Okay. Let's go to maps. We'll go to the city of Alkenstar, make a new map called Alright. And then I will try to import over it. And let's see what we can do about this. Work files. Driftwood Town. Hush. I need that JSON file, but it said that it didn't like the JSON file. Alright, we got a separate file for assets. We got a separate file full of the maps. We've got the packs, which are database files, but I need the JSON file. So why didn't it want to open the JSON file? Transit key module. That's what I want. Alright. What can I do about these? Alright. Local directory mismatch. Fuck. Alright, hold on. That's a real pain in the ass. Okay. Like, I already had the maps from the Patreon. I wanted the maps already set up, you know? Okay. What if we open a world that is a D&D world, just to see? So, did they give you a manifest? Yeah, they did give me a manifest, bro. Did they give me a manifest? You're saying I should... Alright, hold on. Alright. Let's see. Back to Forge. Ah! I see the issue. I see the issue. I was in such a hurry. When you buy it, you then have to go and click install. So, that's on me. That's on me. Alright. So now that I've installed it, and then stopped and started the server, it should show up as a mod. We will see, though. Ugh. We still got time. We got like 28 minutes. Okay. Oh, we need to update listing for Hat of Disguise. For sure. Alright, here we go. I can't see. Move your notifications out of the way. Please. Alright, I see it. Town of Driftwood. Alright. And save. And reload. Now the question is, Dom, is this set up with the Bailey Wiki verticality? No. Sadly, it is not. Could we do that ourselves today? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. If it's just 2 maps, I mean, we could probably do it. I think we'll miss out on roofs, though. We'd have to actually do levels to get it to work. Let's see. Alright. City of Alkenstar. There we go. Go over here. Now it should be in the compendiums, I think. Default. Frontier Town of Driftwood. Journals. We want scenes. So I'm going to move that to the scenes folder. There we go. You know what? I'll just fucking move this here too. There we go. Open that up. Alright. So. Let's, which one do we want to look at? We've got roofs, we've got caverns. Technically this is in a desert, so we should probably do the desert town. Alright, so Driftwood, ground floor desert. Alright, and then we got Driftwood upper floor. Okay. And then we've got Driftwood roof desert. And then we got Driftwood caverns desert. Alright. So, let's take a look. Okay. Man, desert is very plain, but that's fine. Wall situation. Okay. So without levels, we couldn't really have a second floor because the walls wouldn't be stored properly for each of them. So there is that. I don't think at 24 minutes I can learn how to do levels, but I think I could use what's already built and just some liberal copy pasting to make levels work for this, and we could take it all the way to the roof. How complicated could levels possibly be? I think I have to turn it on too. Let's see. Manage mods. Levels. There we go. We got to reload again. Okay. Looks like we're back in, but it is still loading up our interface. Oof. It did not load us in well. Yikes. Well, that's not good. Alright, we'll do a refresh. I could jump in and walk you through. It's simple. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll see a staff voice. There we go. I tried to watch the Bailey Wiki tutorial. It was like 38 minutes long. It was a little pedantic. Is that the word for too college professory? Okay.
All right.
Morning, by the way.
Yeah, morning.
After
All right,
that,
so
verticality conversation last night, how could I not at least try? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna duplicate the ground floor, and we use that to start.
all right, so the first things you want to do is in your scene options, like when you're setting up scene, lighting, all that stuff. You want to set your background to like -99.
Okay. So I'm in the settings for town locales. And you're saying I want to set the background elevation to -99.
Yeah, so that we never go underground.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and save.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'll go to town locales.
And then you want to set your foreground to whatever your roof.
The foreground is
level
the foreground's gonna be the roofs.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is that going to be revealed in this express tutorial, like why that's happening?
No, I mean the reason why you do that is just so that because you're going to be using the tiles, and your tiles are going to actually have an elevation, and you want to make sure that you don't go when I change to like I don't know, like elevation 10. That I'm not going onto the roof.
All right. So what should I set the foreground elevation to?
Whatever your roof is going to be.
I'm going to put the roofs. I'm going to say the roofs are 40 feet high.
All right.
All right. Save.
Okay. So now on your scene.
No, I can't see anything now because there's roofs. All right. Ooh,
all right. So
you don't think that I need the roofs to be. Hear me out. I need them to be alpha'd though, right? Because,
you're gonna have that. You have to do this in tiles, and everything has to be alpha right for levels.
Buddy. All right, hold on. I don't know if we're gonna have time for this today then.
Oh, so the maps you're using aren't already alpha'd?
Yeah.
They're just too. That's not gonna work then. You're gonna the map is not set up to be stacked on top of each other. Those are set up to be like next to each other.
Right. Damn. Okay. Well, I think I only need like one location from it, possibly today, but it would be nice to have it set up for like the rest of the campaign. But,
I mean, if you want, you can get it started, and then when you alpha out that image, just save over the image in your scene directory, and it'll just override the roof.
Yeah.
The top one.
All right. So what I'll do then for now is I won't have the roof because it's gonna disappear as soon as an actor is on the scene anyways, right? Because there's no alpha layer for it to detect.
Yeah, there's no alpha layer for it to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So anyways, let's assume that we had a cool roof layer here.
Is this thing already set up with levels?
Not with levels. No. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I sure as hell don't think so. No.
So you have levels installed on this.
Yeah,
on this.
I do have levels installed. So when I click on levels, everything disappears.
Okay. Probably because it wasn't set up with levels. All right. So the way levels works is that it has to work with tiles. It can't work with backgrounds.
Okay.
So I think this was set up with backgrounds.
It was.
That's why everything is disappearing.
Okay.
So this is gonna have to be you're gonna have to get the tiles and place them down on top of exactly where this thing is set up.
Got it.
And so usually the way the levels works is that you click the little level button, and then the little thing on the top right that pops up.
Wait. Top right. I see it.
You want to go ahead and hit the little edit button, where it says edit levels. It looks like a little square with a pencil in it. You want to make sure that's selected, and you want to click on the little plus to add your levels.
All right, adding a level.
and then you want to add, you name the level whatever you want, and then you say
Alright.
what level it is and where it ends. So how tall is that level?
How does one actually name a level? Because I'm typing and no words are appearing.
If you click on the text, it should let you type.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So street level. All right.
And then you can say that is at no. So because once you hit the edit button, you're gonna be editing everything all the time. So you want to now change the actual height of that level. So if it's the ground floor, you'll probably say I don't know, if you're to 10 feet ceilings inside your ground floor, right? So you'll do 0 to 10.
Okay, I'll do 19. I'll assume it's got like high ceilings or whatever.
So then, do you want 19 or do you want is 20 the next level? Because you would have them overlap a bit.
Oh, you do want them to overlap?
They can now. Before that used to be an issue, but now it's okay. You can have them overlap.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna have the let's see, old timey western.
Well,
yeah, I guess it wouldn't really have that tall of a ceiling.
Like not overlap, but like where one level ends, the other one begins.
Oh yeah, so it would go to we'll have it go to 15. We'll have it go to 15.
Okay, so you'll have 0 to 15.
Uh-huh.
And then the next level will be 15 to your roof.
Oh, okay. So then we add another level.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we go here and we do first floor because European, and then we go 15, and then to 30, and then we would set the roof level at 30, and that would be it, right?
That's now that they're set up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now that they're set up, the way it would work is you'd go to. You want to make sure you have which level you want to work on selected.
Okay.
And then you just place place your tile and place your walls and all of them. And since you have wall height installed and you have the level selected you're working on, all your walls will automatically set themselves to 0 to 15 when you're drawing them. And all your tiles will set themselves to 0 to 15 when you place them.
What if I paste them in? Will they?
Yeah, and anything you place while you have your level selected.
Okay.
Will whenever it's just generated onto the scene, that you place it, either you copy and paste it, place it yourself, or did anything, it's gonna come in.
In this scenario where the walls already existed, would I need to grab all the walls and then get rid of them and then paste them back in for them to establish that they are part of street level?
I mean, with mass edit, you could probably just select all of them and then change them to 0, 15.
Oh, okay. So, let's see. Shift E, wall height. Bottom is 0. Top is 15. But won't that change all the other things about the walls?
No, since you're using mass edit and the only thing that are selected
mass edit's really smart.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yes, now they all have heights. It says 15/0.
Yep.
All right. And then.
All right. Then now you want to go your level, your second level.
We have to make sure it has a background image too, though, right? Or I mean, it has to have a tile for this level, right?
I mean, right now I think it might be working because your ground level could be a background. Usually you want to use tiles, but I think ground level can work as a background. Everything else above needs to be a tile.
All right. So when I click on first floor, all my walls disappear. So that's good, right? That's working as intended.
First level's European.
Yeah,
so first level's yes.
You can see Tom struggling here. He calls it upper because he's British or whatever. So he's like upper. That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do ground and second.
All right. So I have the file URL selected, so I can just go in here and kind of paste it in. And then it should go there. Oh no. Oh, it mad now. Okay, I think I'm in the right place. Yeah, it's just loading hella slow.
You probably have a better chance of just using the normal like make generic tile and then double clicking and copying the URL there instead of trying to drag it.
Oh, smart. Yeah, because this is like it's grinding to a halt here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, the tiles are too big. Trying to preview everything. Only 12 minutes to game. All right. Let me try again. Tile browser. and we'll just go to a real simple one. So, if it'll let me.
And then you can just resize it to whatever the size of the scene is.
Yeah. Alright. We'll grab this My Little Pony. There we go.
It's the only downside about working with Patreons on for that automatically make their Foundry things that everyone has a different way of making their scenes.
Yes.
And I'm like, I guess I could use their thing, or I can just pay the Patreon, get the item, and do it myself, and get in a way that I'm comfortable with, and I'm happy. But then that's also time.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I really want to lean on, like, Moulinet, and if this had been available through Moulinet, I would have just used it, as is. But
yeah,
our conversation about verticality did get me thinking. So I would still want to go into this one and remove all of the street stuff, right? Because you want to be able to look down to the street below. Okay.
Yes.
But now I have put it in here while working on first floor, and then I'm going to go to the actual first floor.
You want to make sure that the way your levels are set up, that they're set up in like the right order. So you want your ground floor to be below your first floor. You know what I mean? Like in the list as well.
In the list. Okay.
Yeah. So I think you should be able to hit hold the little cross button right next to it, and then drag it down or drag it up.
All right, drag it.
Whichever level it's up.
So you want like that first floor on the top, street level below. All right. So now we're working on first floor again, which is to say upper level, and we're gonna paste in the walls from the other scene.
Yeah.
All right. And ideally, I can just nudge everything into place. Ideally. There. Excellent. And that did already make it 1530.
Yep.
Pipe. Okay. And then the roofs are covered by the foreground layer.
If there's a roof, are the roofs a separate tile? Well, if they are, then yes. Then you have to make a. Usually, you want to make a level that's roof, because if you want people to go up top of there and stand and be able to jump down and have the elevations, then yeah, you would want to do that.
You make the roof as a level, not as a.
Because remember, the foreground really only works if it's a background.
Got it. Okay. So I would then add another level, and I would call it roof or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now yeah, that works. Okay. But we only got 9 minutes, so I don't know if I want to make another one just yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we've got it, how do you connect them together?
There. So you see how there's like a little stair button in the levels thing. There's like a little stair.
Oh yeah. Okay. Place drawings as stairs.
So once you have that selected and it's orange, then you can just, every time you do a drawing, that drawing becomes a elevation change drawing.
Okay. So here we got some stairs on the first floor.
You want to draw the stairs on the level you walk up on. So like since you're at the ground floor and you're going up to at the ground floor and you're going up to the first floor, you want to draw your stairs on the ground floor.
Okay, so I'm on street level, ground floor. I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm just going to draw it around these stairs.
You want to draw it where you want them to step to change level. Where do you want them to step where to change level?
Right here.
Not a huge rectangle, but the exact step. Because as soon as they step inside that thing, they're going to change level.
Okay. So like, put it there. All right.
Waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah. So it's just a little guy at the top of the perceived stairs. Okay, and then same thing. Do just this guy right here. Mm-hmm. And then that just automatically sends them to the next level. I don't have to do anything else.
You see how it says stair level 0-15. When someone steps there, they'll get transported to 0 to 15. And when they step there, when they're already 15, they'll get transported back down to 0.
I think I understand. Okay, so if I grab an actor...
Yeah, go ahead and have Test Dummy test it out.
Alright. Test Dummy. Alright.
It is actually a really good, Western, shop street.
Yeah, right? And then... Yeah. Oh, it worked! Oh, baby. That's the good shit right there. And I can apparently still have levels going in the background while
So
I'm, yeah.
you while you're DMing, you have to have levels turned on, or it's just gonna have everything overlaid on top of each other, and you won't be able to really tell like where's everybody at because everything all the walls will be on top of each other. Everything like it's gonna be kind of
Yeah.
difficult. So you
Oh,
need to have level
man.
select turned on at all times,
Mm-hmm.
and then switch between levels to levels while you're DMing.
Beautiful. Okay. This is fantastic. It's very, very cool. Sadly, I do not have enough time to finish it because I would have to go
Yeah.
in and do some editing of these maps to add transparency and all that. But I could then section the town off if I wanted to into districts and then have
Yep.
all these different buildings available as needed.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. Because I figure we need an orphanage for the one character. So I figure, like, we'll have this, like, school and church situation over here. Kind of for, like, the orphanage. And then, I don't know. There's, like, extra hotels, extra bars if I need them. It's all there. I just don't want it to all be stuffed onto one scene, you know?
Yeah.
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 But I didn't want to buy each one piecemeal because it would have cost a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool, man. All right, I gotta go run my game. Thank you so much for your help.
All right.
I definitely want to get all this set up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll have time to work on it Monday. We'll see. All right. Whew.
Alrighty.
All right. I'm excited. It gets easier every session. Someday I'll know how to run Pathfinder around the end of the
You're doing fine.
around the end of the campaign. All right. Talk to you later, man. And also, everybody in stream, thanks for hanging out. We're going to be playing some Baldur's Gate all day today. Tomorrow, we've got Curse of Strahd Daybreak. We've got Mythic Odyssey. Monday, we've got Alkenstar Sunset. Tuesday, Abomination Vaults and Cyberpunk. Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall. I'm very excited for Nightfall. They're going to get up to some really cool shit next week. I have no doubt. And then Friday, not sure if anything's going on for sure. And then a Saturday, we'll be back here. Hope everybody has a good weekend. If you want to watch the game live, Lexeus22 will be streaming it. Otherwise, the VOD will be up on... I don't know if we decided on the schedule. It'll be up next week on YouTube. All right. See you next time.
Take care.
All right. Later, dude.